on that front. OBS probably gonna start up fast as fuck now. The fuck? I don't know why this shit just said itself. Okay. Oh, I wanted to check that. Funny. This reminds me of just getting done. Wish I had like 2 days. Now, today is a glorious day for 2 reasons. Reason number one, we are 11 days into the history that into the months that celebrates the glorious history of the African American Negro community. The second reason, if you notice, I got my Control Shift Escape Task Manager above me, and it says Ryzen 7 CPU. I've upgraded. I don't want to hear no more jokes. I don't want to hear no more. You got a toaster PC. You got a Ryzen 5. You need to upgrade your shit. You lagging behind. I don't want to hear none of them jokes no more. I don't want to hear them no more. Because I've upgraded. I've gotten away from the Ryzen 5. I've risen above that little bum ass bitch ass Ryzen 5 that I've had since I put this computer together. I've risen the quality of my computer. I've risen the quality of the gameplay. I've risen my frame rate. I've risen the ability for my computer to make more complicated computations. I've risen the standard in general. Now, with that being said, let's go on and talk about the news I have today. And the first thing I want to talk about today, aka the thing in the thumbnail. If you're watching the YouTube version, rank is no longer resetting on Marvel Rivals. So for those of y'all who don't understand how ranked works in Marvels because you're a quick play demon, basically the way rank works in Marvel Rivals is there's several different ranks. Let me pull up the chart so I could explain it better. Search Marvel Rivals. Alright, there we go. Oh wait, no, there's a new one. Where is it? Open image in new tab. So boom. The way that now it pops up. The way that ranks work in Marvel Rivals is there's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, grandmaster, and then celestial and above. That's like the top 1% of the people in the game. That's the people that sit on the game all day with the Mountain Dew bottle and the straw attached to their genitalia. Whenever they gotta go to the bathroom, they just and keep pushing down mid and bricking with Spider-Man. That's the, well, actually they don't brick with Spider-Man and Celestial and above. Oh wait, y'all can't even see the whole thing. My fault. Oh shit, I got a lot of stuff on my desk from putting in the CPU today. Okay, do that. Bring it over here. Boom. So this is where most of you are hard stuck. Bronze. Above that is silver, gold. That's where I am because I'm fighting to get to plat, because plat is ELO hell, and I don't wanna fight through ELO hell. So after I get to plat 3, I'm not touching ranked anymore on console or PC. Then diamond, grandmaster, celestial, eternity, then one above all. Like I said, after you get to like celestial and above, that's like the upper 1% of the game. Now, the reason why this matters is because in these ranks, there are 3 separate ranks. So there's bronze 3, bronze 2, bronze 1. Then there's silver 3, silver 2, silver 1, so on and so forth. Then there's one above all, 3, 2, 1. That being said, what Marvel Rivals was thinking of doing was pushing everybody's rank down 3 ranks. Not 3 whole tiers, because the silver, gold, bronze, those are tiers. 3 whole ranks means if you were in bronze 3, you would still be in bronze 3. Or if you were, they were considering pushing it back 4 ranks. So if you were in silver 1, that means you would go back to bronze 2, for example. Or if you were like in silver 2, you would go to bronze 3, 4 ranks down. Apparently, they reversed that decision yesterday, and they did it like in the middle of the, announced it in the middle of the day sometimes. So I didn't catch it, because like I said, whenever I do my articles, I usually do them in like the beginning of the day. So if any hard-hitting news happens in the middle of the day, or like the later parts of the day, or like right around when I'm about to stream, I usually don't catch it because I don't see it. But now that you have that context, let's read through the article. Oh, actually, let's see this tweet and let's read through the article and see what they had to say. Oh, actually, I won't have to read through the article. Let's read through the tweet and the dev talk directly. Oh yeah, I saw it and I liked it, but I didn't think to save it. All right, it's gonna be a little bit wonky for y'all, because this website, like the way they did the layout is like it just doesn't work properly at all, so bear with me. But hey Rivals, the first half of season 1 is reaching its end, with the second half set to kick off on the 21st of February 2025, which, if y'all didn't know or y'all couldn't tell through no context clues, is going to be the part of the season where the Thing and Johnny Storm get added, or the Human Torch get added, February 21st, just in case y'all didn't critically think that up. Get ready to welcome 2 new superheroes to Marvel Rivals, the Thing and Human Torch. Oh, they straight up announced it in here. Okay. Along with some major balance adjustments. Ooh, we getting patch notes? Yeah. I know all the healer mains that get their ults every 5 seconds. I'm in the middle of a fight, and the tanks, I mean not the tanks, the Captain Americas, the Venoms, the Magics are in the middle of beating the dog shit out of what's this bitch name? Out of Cloak. I mean Cloak and Dagger. We in the back line. Punching on this bitch. She's about to go into a coma because she just getting hit in the head, and all you hear is and it's like, oh my fucking god. Or you over there, you just punching on Cloak, you just like take that Luna, take that Mantis, take that Cloak, and then you hear, we are defeatable. Oh no, that's when you're on the same team. You're beating her ass and you hear, my anger is healthy, and you go, oh my god. Or my favorite one, because this one, oh wait, no. Disappear. My favorite one, Us Against the World. Like, dog, on Black History Month, you swirly pop ass characters can't be this much of a goddamn menace, bro. Ancestors looking down and they shaking their head heavily. What the fuck? And my computer just crashed. Oh, 1 second, yo. Bro, I think my computer did that shit on purpose. I think my computer did that shit to be funny. My computer 100% did that shit to be funny. Like, cause the CPU came with thermal paste, so it can't be overheating. What the fuck made it do that? Genuinely, what the fuck made it do that? Well, I'll wait for the shit to restart. Let's see how long this shit takes. In the YouTube version, this part will be cut out, but we'll see how long this takes. Just to remind myself, Marvel Rivals rank reset. Marvel Rivals rank. Marvel Rivals rank reset. Marvel Rivals rank reset. Marvel Rivals rank reset. Rank reset for Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals rank reset. Yo, these spam emails are getting out of hand. Marvel Rivals rank reset. Alright. What the fuck? Why is this shit sending me emails to my goddamn TikTok? Unsubscribe. Yes. Nope, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Nope. Drive from up. Save reference. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh! Yes! I'm gonna talk about this in a little bit. 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. What? Oh, PST. But still. 6 a.m. PST and EST. 9. I'm gonna have to wake up hella early. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Just in case I forget. Wow, of course my shit crashes. Bro, like I said, I feel like my computer waited till just then to do that shit just to be funny. Is my shit in a boot loop with a new CPU? That's fucking crazy. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Rank reset, rank reset, rank reset. Da 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 da. Oh my god. Majority of the people playing on console are not on Xbox. Do the math from there. I brought Black Ops 6, but I think I can get a pass because I haven't brought a Call of Duty in about 10. That's not the real Static Shock theme. Get the fuck out. Static Shock theme. Amazing. Who's that? Who's that? Superhero Static Shock. What? Superhero Static Shock. What? Hero lifted. You know what I do? Superhero Static Shock. Superhero Static Shock. Superhero Static Shock. Then who's that? Who's that? She's twisted. Superhero lifted. Know what I do? Superhero Static Shock. The Static Shock intro, people actually wanted to hear. Fight the criminal, beat the bagger. The actual Static Shock opening theme. Say, Raph.
Just mid! It was mid! It was mid! It was nothing spring.
I ain't like to leave. I heard they got your mans. They got your mans on sex assault charges. Hey, Drake. Hey, Drake.
He said that he want a free coat, he need a quarter, right? I get my own money, been a boss. It's the second grade, make a nigga, mommy in the car, so I could switch a lane. Take me to Chanel and throw my fingers, buy me everything. Yeah, number 9 boots, I'll take the bag too. I get my own money, baby, yeah, I like to brag too. All my bitches pretty and get fly, they like to brag too. I like big diamond chains, I like my watches plain too. Only fuck with rich niggas, ballers just like Babe Ruth. She thought she was fucking with me, my eyes had a dance move. He gon' eat this pussy up, treat it like a vacuum. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Watch me get my lip back. Bet I get my lip back. Yeah, bet I get my. Yeah, watch me get my lip back. Bet I get my. Bet I get my. Oh, this Supreme Sensei! Yo, this Supreme Sensei! Yo, Supreme, I know your birthday and all. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Come
Alright, bro, what the fuck? Rank reset, rank reset, rank reset, rank reset. Motherfucking chance out of me. I'll give him a dog. Capable. I'm grateful to have the tap.
Scorekeeper, deduct 1 life. I can disarm the lasers, you said. Now we're messing up the past. Technology this old is tricky. It's practically made of wood. You killed my sister! Let her die!
I just wanted to see you beating up bad guys. But they were gonna pour lava in your face, so I had to help.
My best assistant.
A fucking yo.
Enjoy it.
Whenever this shit come on, it come on, bro.
What you got? Who is it? Look who it is. What we got, Walt? What you got for me, baby?
52 nothing, baby!
Ooh, no score, no bill, man. What's the score? Me and Christian say
318, Alabama.
Ooh, 118.
Bumped against the opening door. I think on Friday it was. That was such a ridiculously dumb mistake.
Heavens! Do I hear Tuesday calling for help with her homework?
Homework? Face the wrath of Mr. X.
Totally. Hello?
Yeah, homework! I
was just studying anatomy.
My best subject. Did you know that?
You cannot be that ass. Hey, fuck it, I'm about to play Rivals on the damn screen until this shit finish.
Bronson, one of your disgusting American presents, and you do
Oh my god, stop showing me that shit.
not to
I want you to watch it.
Wiffy. Wifey? Well, it's either wiffle ball or an arranged marriage game.
It's actually pronounced Wi-Fi, Ralph.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And Wi-Fi is the internet, which is an online community where human beings go to shop and play games and socialize.
Wiffy? Wifey? Well, it's either wiffle ball or an arranged marriage game.
It's actually pronounced Wi-Fi, Ralph.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And why?
Hey! Oh, my fault. I thought that was you, nigga.
Myself.
Horrible acid burns that ruined your face. Gone.
Yes, a lab accident once turned me into a monster, like Benny. But now, I am as pleasing to look at as my benevolence is to behold.
Shit, buggers on my chain. Pickable. Pickable. I can put them buggers on my chain. Pickable. Pickable. I'm gonna put them buggers on my chain. Pickable. This thing. Pickable. I'm gonna put some buggers on my chain.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an update
Where I claim.
coming out
Pickable.
of the Goon Patrol, the Goon Platoon. We got a nasty.
Oh, I finished that video. Oh shit. Let me go to my shit.
Apex Legends 2.0 planned by EA, but it won't be released before a new Battlefield. Anybody excited for Apex 2? Have you listened to The Daylight, Joey, CJ Fly? No, what's that called? What's that called? Apex 2? Anybody? Look, guys, it's Thursday. I'm grasping for straws here when it comes to news. Listen, okay. Even if it's a live service game. Wait.
What?
Could we be getting a sequel to Apex Legends? This is what EA hinted at in its latest quarterly financially report. While it sounds like EA is cooking something up, don't expect it anytime soon, as the publisher also confirmed it won't release before the new Battlefield game pushed out first. We're going to get an Apex 2 before Titanfall 3. This is crazy. In the Q&A portion of EA's quarterly financial call, the publisher was asked about the future of the first-person shooter. Answering the question was Andrew Wilson, CEO of EA, who called the free-to-play battle royale. Apex is probably one of the great new launches in our industry over the last decade and has been loved by the core cohort. We've had over 200 million people play the game. However, the EA boss also admitted the trajectory of the business of the franchise has not been headed in the direction we wanted to in some time. And it doesn't make it bad. Like, the thing I wish these suits realize is there's no such thing as an infinite money glitch. Besides maybe Windows. Windows has never had a real once Windows established itself, like Linux is not a competitor to Windows. And to be honest, neither is Mac. Mac has like its own thing, but like that's like a product like Windows is a very rare thing, okay? You have to understand that. Everything runs its course, and guess what? There's nothing wrong with it. This game came out in 2019. This game has been out for 6 years. You guys were rolling. This is what the real issue is. These companies. For 6 years, you guys made billions of dollars just rolling in money. You guys know the meme? The duck from DuckTales or whatever, the Scrooge duck or whatever, the one that dies in the coins? Y'all were doing that. And they just sit back and say, how should we invest this money to make sure that we can get our next one going? Did you do that? No. Instead, you tried to force Dragon Age to be some bullshit-ass Apex game instead of making another proper... The reason this succeeded as a live service game is because it was designed by people who create multiplayer games. So instead of trying to force buy, because they're being cheap, that's what it is. They're trying to keep their costs low, keep the in-house teams that they already have, and force them to do something that they don't want to do. What you should have did is you should have told Respawn, you guys can make Star Wars, but your next game better be after Fallen Jedi Order or Jedi Survivor. The next one better be a live service game. Or you should have formed a new studio that specializes in multiplayer games and cooked up a new live service game that can subsidize your single player adventures that people also love. You didn't do that, though. You didn't do that. You just sat there and rolled in the money and waited till it started to dry up, and then now you're blaming the developers. It's not the developers' fault. You can't change the fact that people are tired of something. Respawn's a solid studio, no doubt. Yeah. Season 6 was the last season. I don't remember the last. I think like maybe season 8's the last one I played. What are they on, like 25 or some shit? Anyways, however, the EA boss also admitted the trajectory of the business of the franchise is not headed in the direction we wanted for some time. Wilson continues by saying there will come a time for a major update to the game, but it won't be released on top of the in-development Battlefield title. We do believe there will be a time where you need to do more of a meaningful update of Apex as a broad game experience, and the team is diligently working on that. You should imagine we probably wouldn't drop that on top of a Battlefield launch, and so from a timing standpoint, our thinking right now is that it would
none of
exist
them even killed me.
post-Battlefield. And there's no guarantee Battlefield's coming out this year either. Maybe 26, so you might not see Apex till 27. Adding to that, Wilson mentions Apex 2.0.
Never enough,
exactly
dog.
clarify whether this meant an
never
all-new
fucking
sequel
enough.
or a massive overhaul. Our expectation is Apex will also be one of those franchises, and that sometime on a longer-term horizon, there will be an even bigger, more meaningful update to that broader game experience in Apex 2.0, if you will. This will not be the final incarnation of Apex, so team remains incredibly committed. We continue to invest behind the core community, continues to play the numbers, tens of millions of players. I don't want to play Apex. Do you think Battle Royales will make a comeback? Yeah, well, that's the problem. Battle Royales was a trend. It's not a thing anymore.
Of course, the shit signs me out.
Like, you need to make a new game. You need to make Titanfall 3 or a new IP. How about a new multiplayer experience? Innovate. Try something different. Me personally, I'm not interested. The only way you can get me super interested in Apex 2 is it's got to be a total overhaul. You got to implement more Titanfall's universe into it. But like, they also got to build it from the ground up to not just be a BR experience. It has to be where BR is a game mode and they offer a traditional multiplayer experience. Because I mean, they tried to do it with that 3v3. What was that mode called? It was okay, but it still wasn't fully fleshed out. They've got to fuse the worlds of Titanfall and Apex together. Where like Titanfall's the story maybe, and Apex is the multiplayer. Arenas, yeah. Arenas just didn't stick, and that's why they removed it eventually. They got to build it from the ground up with a fleshed out, fully realized multiplayer experience. And if you want that, you need to invest in your teams, or you need to form a new team that specializes in creating multiplayer games. But what do we know about EA? Most likely it's not going to happen because all they care about is profit margins and appeasing their board. This year's going to be really interesting because I predict that college football is going to have a dip in sales. I feel like they underestimate the fact that people were excited for college football because it had been 15 years since the last one. They'll buy it this year, college football, whatever, 26, but I don't know if the sales will be as good. There's only so much you can do. Like, what are they going to make the arenas even louder? Make a new fucking game. Make a new fucking game. And speaking of new games, new leak hints that Rainbow Six Siege sequel could be announced soon. Speaking of companies struggling for cash, Ubisoft. Well, I've always gravitated towards hero shooters instead of traditional hardcore FPS games. I've always loved Rainbow Six Siege. It was admittedly strayed into fantastical over the years by giving some of its operators extraordinary abilities, but its core breach gameplay and destructible environments give it its own unique feel. But the game has largely fallen by the wayside, struggling to compete with the likes of Counter-Strike 2 and Valorant. It's because of what you said. Well, first of all, it's because I want to talk about the old game. Guys, Rainbow Six Siege came out in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. The game's been out for almost 10 years. I remember playing this shit in 2015. We played it from 2015 to about 2018, hardcore. This is another game. There's nothing wrong. Well, there is something wrong with it. You stick around long enough, you become the villain. So what happened was, And regardless, it was going to run its course. I'd argue more so it just ran its course. But also what happened is it went from a hardcore tactical shooter to what he said earlier. They started adding all this fantastical, mystical abilities in the game. Why am I playing a game with a guy who has metal fences that can wall up, walls to stop C4 from breaking through? But then you also add fucking X-Men, juggernauts, and just goofy shit. But they didn't add that, but just goofy shit. And you're adding Master Chief and shit. They don't it doesn't make any sense. So if they make a sequel, I'm going to tell you right now, you need to get back to grounded roots. Get back to grounded roots. But anyways, as Ubisoft continues to tread water after an underwhelming 2024 and shutting off X-Defiant, Rainbow Six Siege 2 might just be what it needs. And if new leaks are correct, that's exactly what's coming next. You think they making a game from the ground up or pull an Overwatch 2? I would hope these companies learn from the failure of Overwatch 2. That Overwatch 2, I feel like, is one of the greatest modern disasters in gaming in the last 10 plus years. And I feel like it doesn't get discussed enough. Maybe in another 10 years, people will look back, be like, God damn.
Damn, nigga, 24!
People are too busy deep-throating Blizzard's cock. They don't assess the situation enough, but I hope they would learn from their mistakes and don't copy them. Yeah, it needs to be studied. A series of posts from Rainbow Six Siege leaker Frax Winnings claims that Ubisoft will unveil the FPS game sequel during the 6th Invitational, with the final set to air on Sunday, February 16th, allegedly titled Rainbow Six Siege X. Just call it Rainbow Six Siege 2. They claim that the release window will align with the 10-year window Season 2. We're currently on Year 9, Season 4. Ubisoft is so fucking stupid, bro. I hope this isn't true. Also, if this does turn out to be true, during the Invitational on February 16th, we'll be watching for that. I guarantee you, if they do announce this game, don't expect to see any gameplay in the reveal. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen.
What the fuck? Whatever, I was popping in that cut. Oh my god. Time and reality just always has to fuck with me, right? I can't just have a normal stream. I was talking about rank reset. Alright. I don't remember exactly what the fuck I was saying about rank reset, but I'm gonna just continue reading. After careful observations and consideration, we have concluded that players' ranks during the first half of Season 1 are the best indicator of their competitive skills within the season. So, we will be introducing additional rank reset to better align with the upcoming content and changes. Oh, this is the original joint. So, yeah, it is original joint where basically they said they was going to reset half your rank and push you down 4. I guess they were referring to the original polls. Let's go back to reading this article though. Oh, this is the second one. I think. No. It's another tweet. Let me check their Twitter. Because there's another tweet where they say they were undoing it. I just realized I don't have no music on. One day this shit'll load. There we go. First, can my fucking music app load so I can play some goddamn music in the background? It just doesn't want to load. It doesn't want to load. What the fuck? My computer pissing me clean the fuck off right now. Let me pull this shit up. Oh my god. Control Shift Escape. This computer's fucking with me today. Why is it not able to load the goddamn music, bro? Don't get mad, that helps nothing.
Is gonna happen. The sweaty nerds who smell like shit, they're gonna get on stage, they're gonna shout all types of slurs at each other while they play this game. And then after the final match, before the tournament is over, they're going to say, wait, we got one more surprise. That or it's going to be in the middle of the show, but probably towards the end. And then it's just going to be a screen, Rainbow Six Siege X. Yeah, and some concept art. Don't expect no gameplay, because I guarantee you they haven't even started the development of this game. Knowing Ubisoft, as far as development goes, they have they took the Trump approach. They got a concept of a plan, but they haven't actually started it because they can't afford it. The leaker suggested the sequel will include an engine overhaul, not a new one, and a graphical upgrade in textures and models, of course, noting that all old events will never be X, only new ones. A second post claims that Year 10 will include Defender, as well as a Clash remaster.
I'll play another game. I'll play another game of Rivals.
Both of which have followed by question marks.
First though,
okay. All of this speculation, of course, will take with a grain of salt. It is worth noting, however, that Ubisoft has had a pretty rough 2024. Yeah, we already know. Now you're just shitting on you. I bet my life savings is just going to say R6 with better. It's going to be R6 with better graphics. I hate that Trump is so memeable. I know, right? What do y'all feel like Rainbow Six Siege needs to do? Like, really push boundaries. The game's been around for 10 years. It's hard for me to wrap my brain around. What can they do to make it feel fresh and new?
Fuck it. We just sitting here watching a fucking screen load.
Hackers are still a problem. I haven't played the game in like 5 years. Hackers are still a problem? What? No DEIs. Better not be no black soldiers. Better not be no black special forces or nothing like that. Hacker fix would be great. I think one of my favorite things about Marvel Rivals is you really don't run into it. I haven't ran into any hackers. How the fuck did this new game do that? But no Ubisoft game can do it. Yo, shout out to Black Moon Flame with the sub. Appreciate it. You know what trend companies need to follow? Co-op adventure games. I agree. The problem with that is they can't milk it. You can't turn a co-op adventure game into a live service game. That is the only reason people want to monetize everything out the woo-wah. Long gone are the days of the trilogy, and then you move on to the next trilogy. Now it's we make one game and we hope we can make it work for 10 years. But the reality is most of these games aren't even less than a year. And are they going to stop making the live service games despite that there's a high failure rate and they're burning a lot of cash? No, they rather their company, like, so the rule in gambling, if you guys have never heard this, is the house always wins. And when it comes to live service video games, in my opinion, that is the closest thing in game development to gambling. There are so many reasons why your game can fail. And yet these fucking publishers going into the house and rolling that dice. For every Marvel Rivals, shit, look at live service video game. Let's see, for every Marvel Rivals and Destiny 2 and League of Legends, well, these are all successful games, actually. Nah, damn, even still, this list is actually really short. Let's see, failed live service. There's a multiverses, right? Oh, here you go. This is a list for 2024. God. For every Destiny 2, you get a Concord, Radical Heights, the day before, the Cruise. You remember the Crucible from Amazon Games? Babylon's Fall. This shit was so ass. Most of y'all probably don't even know this existed. This was made by Platinum Games, the people who made Bayonetta. Did you guys know they made a live service MMO in 2023? At its peak, it had 14 players online. This is one of the biggest duds in modern history. Lawbreakers, Crossfire X, The Culling, Paragon. This one hurts because this one was a good game. They just couldn't pick a direction. But that just goes to show you, there's still a lot of luck involved. Yeah, Anthem. Knockout City. This one, a lot of people would argue was a good game. Didn't survive. Marvel's Avengers. Hot ass. And Evolve. You guys remember Evolve? Oh my God, bro. Evolve is the first game I think I ever played where I streamed it and I ran into a developer. It was so few people on the server, they had to get the developers to get online and play with people. I think it was in my game, bro. Like, bro, you suck. Rocket City hurt. And this is just one list. We can name the first Depressant, Multiverses, those just shut down. Avengers was live service? Yes, Avengers was a live service game. What? A live service game is a game that continues past its initial offering. So yes, it was a live service game. It had DLCs that and you were supposed to grind the armors and stuff like that. Yes, Suicide Squad. There's a lot of recent. It's so many. It's hard to top before. Rumbleverse. Yeah, that game was hot ass, bro. Rumbleverse. I played this game one time. I said, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Goofy ass final circles, bro. Motherfuckers just running in circles. I do not want to wrestle them. Red Dawn. What's Red Dawn? I don't remember that one. It's a movie. I don't know this game. Foam Stars. Yeah, that failed. Spellbreak. We're still going. We're still naming games in the chat. But these publishers, they are junkies. They keep going into the casino and rolling the dice. They keep buying more chips, all in. Spending $100 million on a game that Floposaurus Rex. And then somehow it's our fault. Somehow it's the developer's fault. Paladin. Smite 2 is in trouble. I don't know if y'all saw. Hi-Res Studios, since we talking about it, I didn't save the article, but Smite 2 developer Hi-Res holds out for layoffs as CEO deletes social media. Red alert at Hi-Res Studios. A lot of y'all in the chat were asking me if I was going to play Smite 2. I was like, I'm not interested. It looks like the same game. The graphics don't even look any better. Smite 2 developer Hi-Res has held off more delays just months after its last round of employee cutbacks. So this is the second layoff. Recent memory. Roller Champions, Hyperskate, Rogue Company, Realm Royale. The news began to come out midday Thursday on social media from a number of people who announced they were let go. In total, at least 30 people were let go across multiple departments, including esports and development. I told y'all, man, we got to get away from esports. It's so funny that Shroud released this statement talking about it's harder to be a fucking esports athlete than to be a basketball player, only because nobody wants to watch this shit, bro.
Someone donates a sub to someone in the chat. Shout out to the new Section 8 subscriber.
If you want to be a professional, actual athlete, you have to work hard. And even if you can't personally do it, you as a human respect that shit. I don't really care about a nigga sitting at his computer for 18 hours out the day. Your chair stinks. It stinks. I don't care. The only thing I give a pass to is the FGC. That is fun to watch. Fighting games, the 1v1. But I don't want to watch competitive Call of Duty. I don't want to watch competitive League. I don't want to watch competitive Overwatch. I don't want to watch competitive Marvel Rivals. I don't. They put the microphone in their face. How you feel about your win? Did you know it's always an attractive woman on the mic interviewing these players? How you feel about the win? Can you tell us about your strategy? It's not relatable. There's no story behind it. Yeah, we love Evo. We love the drama. The Rivals tournaments are boring. That shit comes down to fucking who manages their healer ults better. Other news, competitive team games aren't fun to watch. 2K League still going? Fuck the 2K League. That goofy ass shit, bro. That shit's boring too. Niggas sit behind screens, dribble, three-pointer, cut from the side 3-point line for a dunk. Shit's boring. Then you open up the chat, everybody's hating. I should be in the league. No, you shouldn't. You should be filling out your job resume. This shit's not gonna last, man. Sparking Zero killed itself. That shit was boring to watch too. Games are supposed to be fun, guys. They're not supposed to be a grind. But other news, because I went on my tangent. I just pissed off some aspiring esports player. Assassin's Creed Shadows is getting a prequel manga. Indeed.com. I got the job, guys. Today, social media accounts for Ubisoft's upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows officially revealed that the game is getting its own tie-in manga series. The manga will not be a stylized retelling of Assassin's Creed Shadows' story. However, a new assassin will be the protagonist, serving as a prequel story to set up the game. The name and background of this new protagonist remains to be seen, as the announcement simply states the following. Discover the official prequel of the game. Follow the story of a young assassin apprentice as she fights against the growing presence of
I don't give a fuck. I'm not cutting off stream.
Bright red, I don't know how to pronounce that, at Ablazant. Let's see.
Emblazoned.
Blazing. Okay. Bright red and blazing is the background. Oh, like fires, my dumb ass. The background of the manga's cover image with a stylized version of the classic Assassin's Creed logo splashing dramatically to go. There's like certain words they be saying in these articles, like nobody says. Like, I just felt so emblazoned, like a heart of fire. That's why I don't be recognizing words. Oh shit, fucking, she shucked my cock and just left me emblazoned. Had to go to the clinic and shit. The first issue will launch alongside the game in Japan only. Why are you writing an article then, bitch? We can't even read that shit. Straight out to the source. I thought Ubisoft was poor. Well, this is why they are poor. Instead of focusing on developing a new game, they spending money on making a manga that's only releasing in Japan. Don't you niggas need money? I'm not gonna lie, I actually might have bought this. Because I told you I'm trying to fill out my bookshelf. I'm trying to buy new books. But Japan only, y'all can't afford a translation. Hey, let's start a GoFundMe so Ubisoft can get a translation going. Shit. Don't y'all need some money? Bring it to the West. Especially because now, the problem with creating this manga is in order to get the full story for Assassin's Creed Shadows, now you gotta read the manga. And I'm an Assassin's Creed fan. I'm a hardcore fan. I might have actually bought this manga. Someone will do it. And yeah, now we're gonna be online reading it for free, allegedly. Found One Piece. Allegedly.
That's fucking
anyways. Got an update in regards to E3. E3 used to be referred to as the Super Bowl of gaming, where all the biggest announcements were made every year about what's coming in the gaming industry in the next 2 years. But recently, in the last 5+ years, they've fallen on financial dire, and they fell apart. It collapsed. And now what's taking its place is Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest. It's the closest thing we have to it, as well as the Game Award. But we have an update. We might have something new coming. E3's Entertainment Software Association returned with the
all right, bro.
event.
Fuck it.
In some industry news, the Entertainment Software